Hey there, I'm so glad you joined us and I'm glad you came here today because ultimately this is about helping you with your back pain and making sure that we find solutions for the situation that you're under right now. So obviously you're here because you want to find relief to back pain. You want to understand a little bit more about it and what you can do. So you remember and recall from just right now from clicking on the last blog that you're going to find a couple more exercises to utilize here. So sitting is one of the main issues that I treat, and therefore sitting creates a lot of back issues. So getting stiff while after sitting for quite some time and having to get up from a chair can feel a little tough at times for people. Suffering with back pain just in general is something that's ultimately very common. 80% of the population in the US will suffer from a back pain episode. So thanks for being here because this is my specialty. I absolutely love back pain and I love helping people who have back pain get back to things that they love to enjoy doing, such as going for a hike, enjoying a walk around the park with their dog, being able to pick up their kids from the floor, not having pain. This is ultimately what life is about, doing what you love to do, right? So getting back to the picture of how you can help yourself with back pain. Let's go back and recap on the first exercise that I gave you, which was what I call threading the needle here. So utilizing this chair in a way better way than sitting on it all the time. Basically what I taught you in exercise 1 was going to be put your foot up on the chair from this point here, making sure you have your balance. Your opposite arm is going to thread underneath your leg here. Reach with a stretch and open up as far as you can possible this way. So we're going 10 each direction, opposite leg will come up, and ultimately even just putting your leg up on a stool like this or a chair is offsetting your hips, which allows your back to get some relief. So that's also an exercise in itself. If you don't find yourself able to thread underneath, just offset your hips by basically placing your leg up on a chair like so for a little bit of time. You can do some stretches like this or alternate with the legs and just let it rest. So those are another little bit of a alternating ability to help with some back pain as well. Let's go into tip number 2. Tip number 2 is going to be if we can still alternate by using the pelvis to help us here. That's going to be our benefit. So sit back in your chair, get a nice tall posture. Basically, when you sit back, your feet should be pretty congruent. You look at your knees, and they seem like they're equal distance in front of you. What I want you to do is I want you to take this left leg of yours, and I'd like you to actually make it about 2 inches, 1 to 2 inches in front of the right. So it's going to look something like this. Pull back on this and push forward. You should feel some firing on the inner thigh of pushing this leg forward and pulling this leg back. I want you to hold that for 10 seconds. I'd like you to repeat it for 10 seconds, then move over to the opposite. And then alternate back and forth, repeating 10 times on each leg, holding 10 seconds, and making that pelvis rotate so that the back can feel some relief. Tip number 3 is coming at you here. Now, I'm going to turn my chair so you can see what a lot of people do after you get done with a long day or you've been sitting in the couch. The first thing people do is try to just stretch. Now, as you see, if I have a tight shirt on here, I am overarching my back. It's not necessarily necessary for some people to feel some relief. So here's a cue when you do that. Basically, I would like you to think about your ribs, how they flare when you reach over top. I want you to try to minimize that flare and mobilize, using that top of the chair here, your upper thoracic spine, because a lot of that gets tight from working like this with a computer or people who sit in a couch or a chair all day like so. So to mobilize this area and relieve some of this lower back area, you need to keep your ribs tucked in and down. So it would look something like this instead. So basically, I can scoot my butt and mobilize the different areas without hyperextending this part of my back. I'm trying to keep this flat by flaring my ribs down, arching over the top of this, and mobilizing different areas of my mid-spine here. So 3 great examples with a couple modifications for some of you to help with your low back pain. Getting started today, especially if you deal with stiffness, tightness, achiness, pain throughout the day, and you just need some quick tips on how to help you with back pain, start with these. These are a great place to start. Also, if you're looking for more solutions, make sure you go on over to our free report, grab that for low back pain, our 7 essential tips to ease back pain. That is going to be a super beneficial tip guide as well for you. So let me know how this is going. Reach out if you would like. Make sure that you're getting in touch with us to let us know how these exercises go for you specifically, so we can learn a little bit more about your situation and help you directly if you need. You can always contact us by phone, or you're welcome to opt in for the free report right now today. What are you going to lose? It's absolutely free, 100% yours, to your benefit, to even help and supplement with these exercises on top of it. So I hope to see you grabbing that free report. I look forward to helping you soon, and even just speaking to you soon about how these exercises are going. Have a great day, enjoy it, and hope this finds you in relief.